It's starting to get nice out again. So came to the park to sit underneath the tree and meditate. And I was getting a message about finding not just me, but life purpose in general. So I wanted to deliver this message, and hopefully that it will help anyone who's watching about what it means to find your life purpose and how to do that. I have my dog right here, so yeah. The sun is beaming on my forehead, but we're gonna get this message out. The message that I was getting about how to find your life purpose is really to just be, because the life purpose, your life purpose is always gonna change. My purpose this year may not be my purpose next year. I think we're so fixated on finding one specific life purpose, one thing that we're supposed to do for the rest of our lives. But there is one big mission, but at the same time, there are little smaller missions that are necessary to get you to that big mission. It's kind of like preparing yourself for a bigger position. It seems like all of my work has been putting me in front of people to learn how to get comfortable speaking and get comfortable within myself. Once I started posting and then seeing people's replies, I see that the focus is really about the message. It's like not being in your purpose is not allowing God to work through you, not allowing Source to deliver what the message that it has through you, no matter what the purpose is, my purpose in general. So I've held positions that put me in front of people, put me in front of speaking to people and taking leadership. So if you want to figure out what your purpose is, I want you to know that it's not one thing. The message that I was getting is that it's not just one thing, because your purpose is going to keep changing as you go through life. And everything that you're learning, even if it doesn't seem related, it's going to matter for your overall purpose at the end. So I'm always wondering exactly what it is that I'm being prepared for, because I'm always being put in positions where I have to speak to people, where I have to be in front of people. But one really good way, one important way that you can figure out what your purpose is or what you should be doing is, what is the thing that excites you the most right now? This is actually something that I learned from Bashar. So what is the one thing that is bringing you the most excitement in your life? That's what you want to focus on. If that's hard for you to figure out, whenever I wasn't in a position where I wasn't sure exactly what to do, I asked my siblings, hey, what do you guys think I'm really good at? And they said that, well, you're cooking. If you cook, it's the food feels like it's there's so much love in it and there's so much passion. And I truly feel like when I'm cooking, it's kind of a meditative thing for me. So that's another thing. What is it that puts you in flow where you're not having to think too much? Maybe if it's you writing, maybe it's you making music. And a lot of times I feel like we tend to have these things that we're really good at, but then we say, oh, but it's not possible for me to make money. I need to put food on the table. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on this job that is providing for me, so I can make sure that my needs are met. So we're so scared that we won't have security if we live in our passion, that we're willing to give up the things that makes our hearts grow, our hearts happy, for the sake of security. But it's really all an illusion. Whatever you choose to do, as long as you're doing it with a lot of passion and love, the universe is going to open doors for you for that thing to be the providing factor for your life. So for me, like I said, it was cooking. And not only that, people come to me for advice all the time. They trust in my guidance to lead them in the right path. So it just made sense that I would be a holistic health coach. So I'm all about health and I'm all about coaching people. So put two and two together and you have holistic health coaching, which is what I do now. But finding your purpose doesn't have to be something so daunting. Feel in your heart, what is the one thing that you would do if money was not an issue? If money was not a thing, if we didn't need money or you were super rich, what is the one thing that you would do? What is the thing that you just want to do just for the sake of desire, just for the sake of you being happy? And I know that even if I had millions of dollars, I would go to places and teach people about health. I would still continue making videos about health, about habits, about how to change our lives, about how to exit the program, because it is really my passion to make sure that we exit this program. We get away from these traps that have been set for us, keeping us as slaves in the system. We are God. We are God in these vehicles, these bodies, and yet we're allowing people to slave us, to tell us that we don't have what it takes to be who we want to be, what we want to be. Everything you want is possible. Let me tell you how possible it is. It already exists. Every possible thing, every possible timeline already exists. The only thing is you have to match your frequency to meet that timeline. So what limiting beliefs do you have that is making you feel like you're either one, not worthy of your desires, or that they're so far-fetched that you can't reach them? The fact is, you already have. Every possible timeline already exists. The reality where you are living your dream life, where you are multimillionaire, where you have freedom and you can do what you want and travel the world and whatever your heart desires, where you are in that relationship that you want to be, already exists. You just have to match your frequency and believe that you can get there, because like I said, it already exists. The illusion is so strong, but I promise you, we are going to win this war. We're already winning. The age of Aquarius, it's not possible for these illusions to stay intact forever. If you're looking for how to live in higher frequencies, if you're trying to understand how to live in the fifth dimension, how to be part of the new earth, it's all about ignoring the illusions and focusing on what brings you joy every single day. Do what brings you joy. So it's tough for us to get to that point sometimes when we're so scared of letting go of our jobs so we can have security, right? I got to a point where I just decided to quit my job. I was working as a technical program manager for a big insurance company, and I was like, you know what? These projects are starting to feel stupid to me. This is just a game. And I'm sitting here working for a company I don't give a damn about. I don't care about the projects. I don't care about the budget. Honestly, y'all could run out of all your money. I don't care. One day I just said, you know what? Here's my 2 weeks notice. Surrendering and trusting the universe to take care of you is next level. That's how you really get to be in the fifth dimension. That's how you really get to be in higher frequencies. That level of trust is basically letting the universe, my guides, my higher self, source, know that, hey, I'm ready for something more. And I'm willing to let go of all these things that are holding me back. And I'm trusting that you will have my back and you will provide for me. And there are times when things will get scary. There are times when you're going to feel like, oh my God, I'm running out of money, or I don't see how I'm going to pay the rent this month. Will source come through? But tell me about one time in your life where you thought you were running out, that you didn't find a way. Tell me of one time in your life where you had a problem that eventually didn't get solved. If you're here, I'm pretty sure the answer is every single time. You got through it. Every single time, no matter how hard the situation was, you got through it. But it's so hard for us to take that leap. Now, I'm not telling you to go and quit your job. I'm not telling you to just go and quit your job, because you really have to have that level of trust within you and that level of understanding of how the universe works for you to be able to manifest, to live in that frequency. But what I am saying is start looking at what brings joy, what brings excitement to your life, And while you're still at your job, start making time for that thing so the universe can start to open doors for you. It doesn't matter what it is. Don't lower your passion because you don't see how it's possible to make money with that. I'm pretty sure you can think of a couple people that are making money doing that thing that you want to do, but you don't see the possibilities for yourself. So just start. Keep your job if you need to feel secure, and just start doing that thing that you think that is your passion, even if you don't see how it could make you money. So you want to find your purpose, then go after the thing that brings you the most passion, the thing that brings you the most excitement. That's where you want to start. And then ask your family, ask your friends, what is the one thing you think I'm really good at? It doesn't matter what it is. Don't attach it to money. Don't say, what is the one thing you think I'm really good at and I can make money doing? Just, what is the one thing you think I'm really good at? And then for you, ask yourself that question. Close your eyes and feel your heart, because your heart will always answer you. Any question that you have, if you have a question and you want to know how your higher self, and you want your higher self to answer that question, your guides or your higher self, the way you connect to that is in your heart. So you close your eyes and you ask yourself, if money was not an issue, if I had all the money in the world, or if I didn't need money, what is the one thing I would do out of passion? And that is the thing you need to focus on, no matter what it is. You're already living the timeline where you're living your dream life. The only person stopping you from getting there is yourself. Because of your lack of trust, your lack of belief, you have to surrender. I want you to tell your guides, I want you to tell yourself that I surrender. I surrender. My guides and angels, source, God, please show me the path. Show me the way. I'm willing to listen. And when you get the messages, when you get the guidance and you feel it in your heart, don't justify it. Don't try to block it and say, oh, I feel like this is a message, but maybe I need more confirmation. Maybe I need to, well, you guys don't understand because you're not here. You're not the one struggling. Learning to not take things so personal has been a game changer for me. Now, if someone is trying to argue with me, I can see it right away. I can see the manipulation instantly, and I'm not participating. I'm not allowing you to lower my frequency for the sake of you feeling like you won something. You can feel like you win if you want, but you're not going to get a response. If you're going to text me back to back to back, disrespect, you're not going to get a response. I'm not responding. I refuse to allow people to control my energy and take me to lower frequencies. You know that whole saying about I match energy? I'm not doing that. Why? Why would I match someone's energy who has lower frequency than me? And it's not coming from a place of judgment. It's just, if I work so hard, I meditate, I do affirmations, and I keep myself in high vibrations, why would I allow someone to just come out of nowhere and lower my frequency because I'm going to match energy? Because why? Why would I want to match you should be matching my energy. I want you to match my energy because I want you to feel as high in love in life as I feel. I want all of us to be here and higher. So I want to pull a card for anyone who's watching this. It's just going to be one card, and that message should fit into your life for whatever you're going through right now. So this is from the Sacred Rebels deck. All right, let's see what Source has to say for whoever's watching right now. Let me shuffle. This is so perfect. Okay. Every journey starts with a single step. This is the card. Every journey starts with a single step. So let's see what it means. I mean, I think we can understand what it means, but I'm going to read the message to you guys. And be patient with me, please. So you are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there is also a physical expression of it of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your desire, of your destiny in this lifetime. Your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life. So much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you just for this particular adventure. You have all the time you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you're going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined possible. To be best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing. Even if what you are leaving behind is something you found secure, safe, and familiar or comforting. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind, when it is time to spread its newly formed wings, so too are you ready to leave behind what once was and embrace what is more appropriate for you at this time. This resonates so much with everything I just said. This is an element to the journey you are embarking upon that is unknown. Perhaps it is news to you that you are even taking a journey. However, the realization that traveling along a familiar path brings no guarantees is more likely. This upon unscripted quality to your journey will help you gain the most from your experiences. You see, this journey is a spiritual gift. It is an invitation from the great loving heart of the universe, calling you into something that you would not have otherwise found. You are not supposed to know all the details, nor how it is going to work out before you set out. You're just meant to take one step after the other, again and again, so that you can receive the gifts that are headed your way. If you're considering taking a physical trip somewhere, this oracle comes as confirmation that the journey will in some way be a life-changing one, and this is good. If the journey you are considering is of a more internal variety, such as exploring a new field of consciousness, beginning a new creative work, or traveling into the void of unknown possibilities in order to start your work, then this oracle is confirmation that it is indeed a wise choice and much new life will come of it. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you are taking in an area of your life important to you right now are actually far more powerful and constructive than you realize. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effect is not immediately obvious. This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effects of your actions are cumulative, and soon they will begin to overflow into the physical world with a positive impact that may surprise you. This oracle brings you the message to keep going. If you have been doing a lot of inner work and are frustrated or concerned that you are not seeing the results translate into the physical world, keep faith, as the physical manifestations of your inner work is coming. Remember that you have all the resources you need and some. Your inner and outer journeys are blessed with positive energy, and all you need to do is keep going, one step at a time. So there is a healing process with this oracle card. So say out loud, of my own free will, I now choose to surrender any fear or doubt about my ability to succeed. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I have faith in the unfolding journeys of my life, both internally and out in the world. Even in the face of the unknown, I know that positive energy surrounds me, and I am protected. Through unconditional love, I am supported and assisted to take each step as needs to be, so that my great creative life journey can be all that it can be. That was exactly what we needed to hear with this message, that it's confirmation that the message was exactly on point. And I hope that you have found this. I'm pretty sure that if you found this video, this is the message that you needed to hear today. So you are not alone. You are not alone on your journey. Learn how to connect to your guides. Speak to them every day. You should be integrating source, your guides, into your life with everything you do. When I'm driving, I'm talking to my guides. Before I go to sleep, I'm talking to my guides. Throughout the day, I'm expressing gratitude for the things that they have brought into my life and the things that are coming. Be consistent with talking to your guides and source. That is your best friend. There is no one that could be here for you, that can guide you like source, like your higher self, like your spirit guides can. Take advantage of that. What a gift that we have to be able to have souls, spirits on the other side that can guide us. When you're seeing those angel numbers, that is communication. Thank them for it and look up those numbers. See what they mean every single time. Even if it's a number, like for me, I've been seeing 444 a lot. I know that that number represents protection for me. And I know that's what they say in general, that it means protection, but I've seen it in action. I've literally seen how they have shown me that number repeatedly before something that happened that I needed protection for. And it's not to say like the thing didn't happen. They were just letting me know, hey, this is going to happen and it's going to be for your growth, but we got you. You're going to be okay. I want you to know that you are loved, you are guided, you are protected, you are God. There is nothing outside of you. Practice self-love. There is nothing outside of you. There's nothing that you need that you don't have. Get into the habit of knowing, of affirming, and practicing gratitude for everything that you do have, because you have everything. The things you think you don't have is an illusion. There is nothing outside of me. So when you feel like you're running out of money, when you feel like you're running out of time, when you feel like a relationship is not working, I want you to just let go and trust and know that there is nothing outside of you. You have everything you need at all times. And you know what? Let's talk about relationships a little bit. We have this thing where we expect people to, we have expectations of people, let's just say it that way. And that leads to disappointment because we're all on our separate journeys trying to figure it out. And there's a lesson in everything. But we get into relationships and then we start to say, you don't love me. You don't provide for me. You don't do this for me. You don't do that for me. You're not going to be able to manifest the person that you want until you can give that love to yourself. So I'm getting crispy out here. That's the message I had for you. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. I love you and be strong. You got this. You are everything. There is nothing outside of you. You are source. You are loved. You are protected. You are guided. Spirit didn't forget about you. Trust the synchronicities. You have them every single day. There are synchronicities happening into your life. Learn how to recognize when God is speaking to you. And the number one way is through your passion. You want to find God in your life? Follow your passion. That is how you connect to source. I'm getting mad crispy. So I'm going to end this video now. Thank you for watching. I hope the message helped you. I hope that it resonated. And I hope that you take the steps that we talked about so you can start living in your purpose.